Where did you find that cat, Dudu?
We left the door open and it came inside.
Is it a space cat?
Yes, I think so. Cute, isn't it?
Come on, let's put it back in space.
Please, have a heart.
It came from space, so back it goes.
I want to it. The cat stays here, Chatapat.
What about Robbie?
Robbie isn't a real dog. He's just a machine.
Like you.
I'm better model though.
You're an old model.
The cat stays here.
Let's see then. There's no milk, there's no cat food, there's just motor oil.
So?
What do you mean, so?
I've got some space fish for him.
What?
There's a fish out there and they're biting, don't you know that?
So here you are again, eh? Thought you could outsmart me last time. Well, I've got news for you. My little smarty pants. This week, my puzzles are invincible, unsolvable, unbreakable, uncrackable, impossible. In short, you can't do them, my friends.
Hi, and welcome once again, honey buns.
Pull up a puppy and hover about for the next half an hour for a sweet time.
It certainly will be a honey sweet time when we check out all the puzzles PUZZLEA-SAURUS has been working on.
Why is that PUZZLEA-SAURUS so noisy when he works on those puzzles?
I think he makes all that noise to stop our honey chums from concentrating on his puzzles.
But they're never put off by his laugh.
He also gets very excited whenever he's made up a new picture cube or missing piece or what is it, spot the difference, who's the artist, traffic signs. The list goes on. With all those great puzzles, he's bound to get a bit excited from time to time. Just a little noise is okay, surely. Come on, BB.
More than just a little, Tom, isn't it?
Yes, I think I hear him now.
Come on, Pussy. I've got a fishy for you.
It's getting hair everywhere. It'll make the ship a pigsty.
Don't you ever cry, Chatapat. You got no heart. How could you want to throw this cute little thing into space? How would you like it?
Of course I wouldn't like it, but I'm not a space chatterpat, am I? This cat's a space cat, isn't it?
Doesn't matter.
Don't I have a say about what goes on around here? Oh, it's not fair.
Of course. Say you want. I don't have to listen, though.
So, we're going to have the law of the forest round here, are we?
It isn't the law of the forest. It's the law of the space.
Whatever it is, you're making it very difficult for us. I just don't want to have a cat round me. I don't like them at all.
Try it for a while. It scratches, look.
Are you serious? You want a cat round here that scratches?
I'll tell you what. I'll find you the basket.
A basket? There's no baskets round here.
Don't worry. We'll find him a good home. At the most, he'll only be here for 5 years.
Oh, great. Only 5 years. Are you kidding?
It's time for What Is It?
PUZZLEA-SAURUS has cut a picture into pieces and mixed them up.
But I'm sure that you'll be able to guess what it is. Come on, let's show that PUZZLEA-SAURUS a thing or two.
Did you find it?
Orange juice is both tasty and healthy. I recommend orange juice. I recommend orange juice. My teeth is the sign of my profession. That's why I take good care of them. I brush my teeth 3 times a day.
If you want to play the game, you have to know the rules. But you've also got to have talent like me. Sports dinosaurs like me train hard to perfect their talent. Mine's puzzles, although I do fancy myself as a bit of a tennis champion. Next year I'll enter Wimbledon, I think.
This program, our sport question, is about baseball. Baseball is the national game of the United States. It's also popular in Canada, Mexico, Cuba, Japan, and Australia.
Baseball is played on a field shaped like a quarter of a circle and enclosed by a fence of seats.
The aim of each team when it is on offense is to score runs. When it is on defense, to prevent the opponents from scoring. Do you know how many players each team has on the field?
I'm sure you haven't heard about it, kids. In the 1790s, it was the style for men to put powder on their wigs. Some wigs were powdered white, other wigs were light pink, silver or blue.
Why don't they ever sing Cool PUZZLEA-SAURUS? Those silly buggies. What's so cool about McCOOL, I wonder? He's old, but not as old as me, though. And he doesn't know anything about anything. He calls himself a scientist. I don't believe him. Why should you? I'm cool. I'm a McCOOLosaurus.
Hello, kids. Today I've got a really funny joke for you.
Ah, that means that before now your jokes weren't funny.
I'm going to tell my joke. I don't want to bother with this lovable parrot.
Okay, friends, this joke is probably gonna be not bad.
Even if it isn't, I wanted to behave like that to you.
Why? What did I do to you to make you behave like this to me?
Nothing. Anyway, there was a train stopped at the station.
Oh, I know this joke. There's a dog in it.
No, it's not that.
I'm sure it's that one, but you changed it.
There was a guy standing at the station shouting, "Tom!" from out of the compartment window.
Somebody put his head?
You know this joke?
Yes, Tombik went traveling on this train.
Somebody put his head out of the window, and when he put his head out of the window, he got hit.
Oh, poor man.
Amazing, FIRKETE. For the first time I see how bitter you are.
I'm sorry for the guy who did the hitting. Who knows how unpleasant it feels to hit someone. Ugh.
The guy who got hit sat down quietly. The man sitting in the chair opposite him said, "Why did he hit you?"
The most important question came. Why did he get hit? We were wondering that. Maybe that's how the joke ends.
Sometimes I want to pull your feathers out.
Oh, very rude of you.
Why did he hit you? The man gave this answer. I don't know. Actually, my name isn't Tom.
The guy's name isn't Tom.
I think I'll watch some more Ultravision.
Shut up, but can't you see he's sleeping?
What? Can't we do anything while he's sleeping?
No, is he awake?
He's awake and he's out of here.
Yellow Puss is staying with us from now on.
Yellow Puss? He's not even yellow. Why do you call him that?
Robbie is not yellow, but he's still called Robbie.
Oh, great example that is.
Of course.
I've got a good idea.
What to put Yellow Puss out into space?
Yes, but he'll be happy. We'll take him to Cat Planet.
That's not a bad idea. He'll have lots of friends there. He'll be happy. He's only got one friend here, and that's me.
And me.
You?
What can I do? Some things have got to be done.
You're going to your friends, Yellow Puss. I'll miss you.
Honey buns, now we're going to have an art exhibition.
There'll be 5 pictures.
2 are by Lautrec and 2 by B.B.
But you'll have to think about the 5th one by looking at the other pictures, and then you'll know who painted it.
Look carefully at the first 4 and see if you can pick from those which of the 2 artists painted the 5th picture.
Okay, let's have a look.
This picture is by Lautrec.
This picture is also by Lautrec.
And this is painted by B.B.
And And this was painted by the PC too.
Here's the 5th picture now. The first 2 pictures were by Lautrec, the second 2 by the PC. Which artist painted the 5th?
Don't throw your clothing on the floor. If you don't want to look like this penguin.
It was crying.
Yes.
It couldn't stand leaving me.
No, vice versa. Did you see it run to its friends?
It ran to shorten the painful goodbye from us.
Think what you want. It was happy.
Of course it was happy. It was saving me from all your nagging about my dear cat.
Write it a letter, but don't send it. It can't read. Oh, ha ha ha.
Not funny.
Sad then.
You're neither.
What am I then?
Science fiction without science. Just fiction.
What are you then?
I'm a romantic film that makes people cry.
I like an onion.
An onion?
You're not then?
No, I'm not.
Let's say garlic then.
I'm what I am?
So why are you garlic?
I didn't say that. You said that.
You just did.
I don't know what I said.
Yes, my Pedals, it's time for the picture box. A little later, you'll see a turning cube on screen.
There's 6 sides on the cube, and each side has a different picture on it. Watch carefully, because when the cube stops, you have to pick which picture's on the other side.
Here we go. Well, it stopped, kids. Let's think now what was on the other side of the picture. Let's go through the pictures again to help you. BB will remind us what was there.
Okay. Besides the wheelbarrow, there's a ball, a flower, a dolphin, a shark, and a corn. I really wonder what's behind the wheelbarrow, kids.
The moon is much smaller than the Earth, so its gravity is much weaker. If you weighed 90 pounds here on Earth, you would weigh only about 15 pounds on the moon.
Oh, I love the scale.
There's so much traffic on the roads.
And for all that traffic, there's lots of traffic signs.
I wonder if you know your traffic signs. Did you recognize the one we just showed you?
You little rats can't know the traffic signs, but you're lucky. You have a friend. PUZZLEA-SAURUS. Here are 3 choices. 1. Watch out for snakes. 2. Do a breakdown. 3. Dangerous bends ahead. Could you find it?
Are you watching carefully, honey pals?
It's time to be even more careful.
You'll see 2 films in a moment.
And they'll be almost identical, honey buns.
As BB said, almost identical.
Let's go.
So, that was the first film.
Now, let's look at the second one.
Ready now? Okay, here it is.
That's difficult.
Did you strain your brains looking at those films? I bet you thought they were both the same. Well, you don't relax too much, because now you've got to go and find the missing piece. You'll be really bamboozled after all this thinking. You'll never find the piece.
Now, we're going to show you a picture, Pollen Pals.
But the picture is incomplete. There's a piece missing.
To finish the picture, you have to choose a piece.
Which one of the 4 pieces fits the picture, honey pals? Let's go.
Tombik. I'm sure our friends can.
Love. More. 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 More love. Love is endless.
Here's our impossible question.
Dr. McCOOL was walking backwards.
He had been competing with an athlete, I guess.
Someday, I will try to fly backwards for a very long distance. But I'm a bit afraid of hurting myself.
I can help you by directing you. So here's our question. Can you guess the distance the man ran backwards?
Look what I found, Duduk.
What's that?
It's a space mosquito. It was collapsed near the screen. Maybe it's a member of the Buggies. Why not?
It's too small.
They're all small.
So why are they so big on the screen?
There are close-ups.
Ah, I see.
And they make their voices.
So we've got no chance of finding out who this guy is.
We'll just let him go.
Yes.
All alone.
Poor little insect.
The Buggies are something
They're
else.
great.
I'm very talented. I'm a talented puzzle maker. I'm also a fantastic musician. I sing, I dance, I play piano, I can act and entertain everybody. In fact, I can do everything. But why, oh why, do they have to put those buggies on? I could sing a few songs about my favorite puzzles. Why not, eh? That would make you sit up and think, wouldn't it? I could do everything you can possibly think of.
Honey buns, later we'll show you the answers.
But before we do, direct from the world of insects shooting to the top of the charts is our favorite band, the Buggies. With their next hit, it's called My Cat.
Bugs like you like buggies like this.
The way she wakes up, the way she smiles, the way she curls up, the way she lies. I love my cat, and my cat, she's so much fun. She's so lovely, the way she dances, the way she hops, the way she walks on furniture tops. I love my cat, and my cat, she's so much fun. Waits at the door and for me to come, wiggle her tail and straight to sun. Nobody touches her except me, of course. It's good to know that she's only yours. She's not a pet for me, she's my best friend. My cat, my cat. The way she eats, the way she drinks, the way she catches and the way she brings. I love my cat, and my cat, she's so much fun. She wakes up, the way she smiles, the way she curls up, the way she lies. I love my cat, and my cat, she's so much fun. I love my cat, and my cat, she's so much fun.
I'm not gonna eat that.
He's gonna throw us to the garbage.
I'm gonna eat them and turn them into energy.
Send a letter to a friend.
If you don't like your eyes, punish them by watching TV close.
Answers.
What's that then? Can you guess it?
a baseball team has. There are 9 players on each side. One side fielding and the other batting.
Each fielder wears a large leather glove. The catcher's protective face mask is made of thick wire and foam padding. I love baseball.
We went to an art exhibition where we had to think about some paintings.
We wanted you to know that the 5th painting was painted by Lautrec or Debussy.
Here are the paintings by Lautrec. And here are the paintings by Debussy. Could you decide who painted this picture?
Easy! It was by Lautrec, wasn't it? Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec was a French painter and graphic artist. He lived between 1864 and 1901. Lautrec was a leading post-impressionist artist whose paintings, lithography and posters contributed much to the development of Art Nouveau in the 1890s. His first poster brought Toulouse-Lautrec immediate fame. He experimented with and mastered the colour lithograph.
Here is the answer to the cube challenge. You had to guess which picture was behind the wheelbarrow.
Was it a ball, a flower, a dolphin, a shark or some corn?
The correct answer was the shark. If you are aware of your traffic signs, it makes the roads a safer place to travel on.
Did you get the one we showed you?
If you like, PUZZLEA-SAURUS will show you the other choices again. Okay, PUZZLEA-SAURUS.
1. Watch out for snakes. 2. Do a break dance. 3. Dangerous bends ahead. Of course, the correct answer was dangerous bends ahead.
One of our questions we had for you was about the 2 films. Could you see the 3 differences? Let's have a look. Here is the second one. And here are the differences.
One of our puzzles was for you to find the piece that was missing.
You have to choose the correct one from 4 pieces on the screen.
Yes, the 4th one was the correct. Our impossible question was about running backwards. Arvind Pandya of India ran backwards across the United States from Los Angeles to New York in 107 days. He also ran backwards from John O'Groats to Land's End in 26 days.
It's hard looking after animals, isn't it?
It sure is.
It needs patience and care.
Yes, you can't treat them like toys, that's for sure.
Like Robbie.
Toys are easy. They don't make any noise, and nor do they make any mess around the
Real animals need care.
It doesn't matter how much care you give it, we're not having an animal on this spaceship. It would be too difficult.
For them and us.
You might get tired of it, and then what would you do? You just couldn't throw it away. It's something you have to think about responsibly.
I don't think we're ready for it. Yellow Puss was much happier when we let him go.
Yes, it's better to be in your natural environment. For example, a seagull wouldn't be able to fly around here.
Even if you look after it well, it would want to be free to fly around its natural habitat.
What do you know? We're both thinking the same thing. Let's get it together. Our nature is to quarrel about things.
We've passed one more puzzle show with great success.
You kids are really clever. PUZZLEA-SAURUS has too much work to do to beat you.
Don't forget, a life without puzzles is like a bee without honey. Have a honey sweet bay.
Honey sweet.